What's up, my friends? We are back on the Unreliable. It's Hokage time. I'm Henrik. Let's continue. And we're finally in space. Ooh. Planet selection. That's the lab, abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2, repurposed into the experimental laboratory, living quarters, and hideout of Phineas Vernon Wells. Whole bunch of grayed out places as well. There's Monarch, and there's Scylla. Let us check out Phineas's lab. And go to the docking bay.
Now
Welcome to the system map.
arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
I think that title splash was supposed to happen before I saw the planet selection, but that's okay. Wait, why is this? Oh, I'm supposed to go to the groundbreaker, I think.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool. Let's do
You
just
got a
that. Oh, what's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, why not? I thought you could keep this boat in good repair.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
True. Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, let's go.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Only in private. Let's go. Party selection. Ooh, party selection. Load. Alright.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Thank you.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never...
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick, I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back-bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
Okay.
I don't have time for this.
Can I talk to these people?
Just arrived? Head over to Customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Can I talk to you?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Ooh, fisticuffs. I'd like to hear your side.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Hmm.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Wait. I'm Henrik.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Boss?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
What about you?
Carry on.
You don't want to talk? Can I close the door here? Hell yeah. Mine. More mine. And whatever this is. Also mine. I would never steal anything, ma'am. No way.
Hey!
The music
What do you think you're doing?
I'm not doing anything. Just grabbing a music box. I was just leaving.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
That's right, it was a misunderstanding. My reputation's about to go down, isn't it? Yup. That's okay. Who are
It's
you?
always fucking freezing in the base.
Yeah, I figured.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Ooh.
Identification, please.
Captain Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Why?
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
No, it won't.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oh, come on. Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Good.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
Offense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. Looking for a drink.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Oh, look at you. Where can I find a job?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Something a little bit more local?
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Yeah.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
That sounds almost inappropriate. Got it, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
How does Halcyon Holdings work?
Are you pulling my
anyway?
leg?
No, I'm not. Just want to hear your take on it.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most of the system?
Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
How does the Groundbreaker fit into
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Nice. So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
What do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Okay. That's all I needed to know about work. What can you tell me about
He's
Udom
friendly
Bedford?
enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Oh, okay. Seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
It's hard to miss.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yet, your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Yeah, probably.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
Looks like I have a skill point or two. Alright. Dialogue. Maxed out. And now let's Let's add stuff to... I'm gonna say tech is a good avenue to go down. Or leadership. Let's see here. I want all my points in tech. Bam, done. Apply. Da, 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 da. Okay. What skill do I want to add here? Base health, time dilation, XP. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. I like this idea. Or I can increase my carrying capacity. How much inventory capacity am I using? 60 out of 90. Base armor rating, which adds to any armor I wear. There's no more like negotiative skills here. So let's add to armor. Parvati. Okay. Okay, she's got a light pistol. We could give her an assault rifle. Wouldn't that be something? I like this idea. What about armor? Body armor, helmet. Nah, I want the helmet for myself. Can I? I guess not. Uh-oh. Guess she's wearing a helmet for the rest of the game. Probably. Maybe. Wait, why am I going back to the holographic shroud? I need to be going here somewhere, I think. Climbed onto a roof. Did not find anything. It's okay. I can survive the fall.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Clear my shit. Just getting my bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Why not? Oh, that's awesome. Why not?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Do you do, I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't.
But I am Henrik.
Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
We're best friends, right, Lee? Do me a favor and I'll owe you one.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
You're the bestest.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
Whoa.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a waste.
Nice. Very nice. That's sealed. These are holding cells. Anybody in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Ooh, what's this? A terminal. And no one here to watch me use it or steal anything. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, locked container. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until idiot shows his face again. Where is this locker? Okay, so Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. Alright, that's a clue into what's about to happen. Let's leave the conversation here. Valuable intel. I like it.
Huh?
Yeah. Alright, so we are here in the back of the security station. Can I close the door? Yes, I can. Excellent. This lets me steal everything as usual, and we'll break down any weapons that push us over the weight limit. I just stole everything right before he got in here. That's awesome. Wait, are you still here? Okay. Mine. Mine. Ooh. Yes. Got his ID card. While he's in the same room, no less. I'm taking all your items. I'm out of the restricted access area, and that's where we were earlier. So now we can finally exit this area, and okay, this is the workbench. We don't need to use that just yet. This is the guy whose ID card I just stole. I mean, acquired. Nothing in there. Mardit ID cartridge. Guess he had multiple ones. That's 2 plain view. Anything else around here? Can I jump on these boxes, perhaps? Is this a jumping puzzle? Nope.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following
Circus story.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors left on the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon.
The people of this world don't have much, oh, wow.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Bunch, a soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
This place has a sort of Anachronox vibe to it. I like it. But as I was saying, the corporations in this game don't value human life very much, if at all.
Activates the rainbow.
Very dark.
It just me, or has it been deader than usual around here? Chief wants to reduce board traffic.
What's this place? Looks like a canteen of some sort. It's a bar. Very nice. Kitchen. Not so nice. But storage area. Gladys is in that direction. Udom Bedford is in that direction. I'm slightly lost, obviously. Oh, never mind. So the rest and go is here. And Gladys must be
Can we
in
rest up
there.
Move along.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Can I persuade you somehow? 10,000 bits, that's insane. Any chance of a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune.
Come on.
Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
No.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
I didn't actually intend to exit out of the dialogue earlier. I just accidentally hit 3. But we'll continue this dialogue right now. What about this opportunity?
Yes, dearie?
I'm ready to look into it.
Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Maybe it's some sort of automated message.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Sounds like an opportunity, alright.
I appreciate a man who knows one when he hears it. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Excellent. So you need someone to snoop around for you?
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
I would love to eat your cookies. You can count on me.
Law bless your Adams. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Sure.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know
Might
about?
want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Oh.
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Oh, I wouldn't call you a liar. Wanted to ask
What do you
something
want, then?
else.
My hard-earned wisdom?
Yes. You mentioned groundbreakers outside the board's
That's right,
control.
dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Back to my other
Go
questions.
right ahead, sweetheart.
What's this about the heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, but it won't work.
Why'd the board recall Stellar Bay nav keys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
Uh-huh.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Sounds about right. What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks.
Huh.
Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Thank you for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Hell yeah.
You think Gladys is gonna make us listen to the rerun of The Chairman's Children again?
I don't think these guys would take too kindly if I try and crack that safe eventually. What else is here? Mechanical sentry, armor parts. Cool. More stuff in the junk, free to take. It's the best kind, right? What's up here? Ooh, someone to talk to and a door. Let's open this door. Let's access the terminal. Pay to view movies, pay to view serial. Let's hack it. Excellent. Alright, first message. One of UB Squealers came asking for you, wanted to know what you like to drink, who you like to talk to, what your temperament's like. Try to pay me off. Took the bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Conspiracies all over the place. Pay to view movies? Do these actually exist in the game? Just synopses. Okay. Moving on. Steal the cards.
What do you think you're
shit.
doing?
Oh, shit. I did not see him. Oh shit. I was just leaving. I was just leaving.
Oh, my mistake.
Damn right, it's your mistake. Oh fuck.
Assholes and their big interstellar freighters.
Oh no.
One nearly rammed me on the way in.
Wait. Can I look at my reputation? Groundbreaker, negative 1%. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Let's pick up some items. Let's unlock this door. There's no one in here. Can take all these items. Take. Mine. Excellent. Let's go downstairs. Where did that person go?
I don't have time for this.
That's a rat.
For the following story,
Alright, let's move on.
Do you have to defend your corporate towns from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Let's close this door real quick here. Real quick like. Let's take everything. Lots of ammo. Yep. Mine. Rest and go card. Where do I get rest and go cards? Do I want this one or do I want that one? I think I want the bigger one.
All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Let's pick this.
Hey! Stop that!
What? Stop what?
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I was just leaving.
Oh, I guess, never mind then.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Now let me open this fucking box on my own.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
We'll talk later. But look, all I want to do is open this box. There we go. Low pressure suit, bit cartridges, and flywheel. See? That's what we're all about here. That is what we are all about. Now, armor management. This has armor 3, this is armor 3, and this has armor 9. Excellent. Already the first. Now, is there a way to get to Udom Bedford?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. What kind of business have you and Gladys got running?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
Business.
Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
Standing right here.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
Are you just pretending you can't hear me so you don't have to answer questions?
Huh? What?
Forget it.
Huh. Now that I heard.
How's life?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Okay. Okay. You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Oh. Do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
How does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Okay. I'll be on my way. Who are you?
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bill somehow.
Let's run over to Udom Bedford and give him a good talking to. He should be in this building right
Go
here.
back to Byzantium, you
Halcyon.
gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch
How
anything.
convenient.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Huh.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Oh. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it.
Yes.
It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thrilling. Anyway, about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
No. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well...
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Stop playing coy.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
How can I win your trust, then?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I wanted to ask something
Be
else.
my guest.
What are those locked doors?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does the chairman visit here often?
Good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile.
As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Will they now? Can you get me to Stellar
Good
Bay?
law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
I do. So, no.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Bruh. Didn't have to crack open a
Best to be
thesaurus.
clear, I believe.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Nah, sure you are, bro. Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Seems like you're looking for a fight to me.
Hardly. And if I might be frank, I doubt the Mardettes would be much match for seasoned UDL troops. Groundbreaker
Oh.
makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
Oh, we're leaving. Yep. Those doors are locked. Can't go in there. But it's time to talk to Jinmei.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leaked
Wherever
to the
this
capture of
person
Northern
may
terrorist
be.
Vinny's Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Can't walk through walls. Maybe there's an entrance here somewhere. Nope. Ooh, who are you?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
I should go.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking.
Oh.
They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Sure, but what is it?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource.
Oh, no.
Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Ew. What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Is Spratwurst your own invention then?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Gross.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
That's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Jesus. I'll just excuse myself. And on that rather disgusting note, that's all we have time for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell. One bell equals one Spratburst. And episode 5. Wait, this is episode 5. Episode 6 is coming soon. Bye.